Welcome back to the channel. This is day 10 of 100 horror films in 31 days. Day 10, I got in 3 films. Not really what I wanted to do. I need to really hit 4 every day consistently. But I got a little wiggle room. We'll see where we're at on midway point, October 15th. First up, I watched Ghost Watch 1992. Now, this is a found footage film directed by Leslie Manning. And it's a good found footage film, actually, and it's one of the films that was covered in that documentary that I talked about. The film is staged like a BBC news broadcast, very much akin to Orson Welles' radio broadcast, War of the Worlds. Basically, they're covering a haunted house. They've got a paranormal specialist there, and they've got their main TV show uh, commentator there, a guy named Michael Parkinson, I think. It was good. I really enjoyed it, and it really came across like a legit news broadcast. Of course, the ending is a little bit over the top, but and I think it, like many found footage films, if you've seen it, it's not gonna resonate with you. It's just one of those things. I think it's a one and done, but it was good. I give it a 7 out of 10. I think I'd seen it many years ago, so I decided to revisit it. But I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. Standard jump scare stuff, but I really liked the interplay between the parapsychologist specialist and the news broadcaster. That was good. All right, next up, probably the best watch of the day, The Cursed, which is a 2021 film. I watched it on Hulu. And this is a solid period horror film. It's really a werewolf film, but uh, the werewolf really looks, he has no hair. So that's to me is kind of problematic. It looks more like a kind of a hairless demon. But it's about a greedy landowner. And this is set around the 1800s, and this greedy landowner steals uh, land that the gypsies had a rightful claim to, and then the gypsies put a curse on him and his children. Uh, I would have preferred that the werewolf to look to be a man in a suit. Honestly, the CGI was not horrible, but it wasn't great either. I mean, the problem with CGI is it just doesn't. It just looks so artificial. It. I mean, really, there's just no contest between a man in a suit and CGI, in my opinion. But having said that, I mean, the CGI wasn't horrible. The ending was a bit much. It was a fast cut, actiony kind of sequence. A lot of bloodshed, but it felt more like a Marvel movie in terms of that final act. Other than those points, I still thought it was a solid film. I give it a 7 out of 10. I would definitely recommend checking out The Cursed. It was directed by Sean Ellis, who did Anthropod. He's done a number of films. Left Turn. Left Turn is something I wanted to see. He's done mainly dramas, but I think he did a good job with this werewolf film. And it felt very gothic, very hammerish, which I call back to the '60s Hammer films. I did enjoy it a lot. All right, next up and last is a film that I'd never seen before, 1987's Bates Motel. Now, this is a made-for-TV movie. It's kind of a spin-off of the Psycho films. In this film, Norman Bates has died, and he's left his house and motel to a fellow inmate in the asylum um, that he became friends with. The friend is discharged and then tries to run the motel, but encounters these ghostly apparitions and strange going-ons. It's a light-hearted movie, more like a drama, really. I gotta say, I enjoyed it. It was well acted. I, I mean, it was. I thought it was very good. It wasn't obviously. It's lightweight. It's again. It's if you're looking for a horror movie, Bates Motel is going to disappoint you. But if you're looking for a good dramatic film with a little bit of comedy, I think this is going to be up your alley. I give it a 6 out of 10. Richard Rothstein directed it. I think that's his only credit, Richard Rothstein. Look, other thing to look for, a very, very young Jason Bateman is in this as a teenager. Of course, Jason Bateman has been in Dodgeball and Tropic Thunder, and he was in the Netflix series. I'm trying to remember that was really, really good Netflix series. Um, Ozark, yeah, Ozark. Really enjoyed the film, but it's not something I would go back to. I gave it a 6 out of 10. All right, well, look, that was a short video for a short day of films. If you've seen any of those films, please feel free to leave comments, and appreciate you watching. Thanks.